I remember a morning in Paris, darling. It was one of those moments you dream about, a scene straight out of a postcard. The city was just waking up, the sky a delicate pink, the scent of croissants drifting through the air. The streets were quiet, almost whispering secrets of the night before. I had dreamt of this moment, sunrise over the Seine, the city's heartbeat before the crowds. The river shimmered with the first light of day, promising a fresh start. But as I stood on that old bridge, the magic I expected just wasn't there. The beauty was undeniable, yet something felt amiss. My feet ached, my mind was cluttered, and my heart felt heavy. The weight of expectations and the fatigue of constant movement had caught up with me. In the most romantic city in the world, all I wanted was my hotel bed. The allure of Paris seemed distant, overshadowed by my own exhaustion. We're told travel should be a constant thrill, a whirlwind of sights and sounds. The excitement of new places, the rush of discovery. We rush from landmark to landmark, ticking boxes, believing more is always better. The Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, Notre Dame, each a must-see, each a checkbox on our list. But this relentless pace can steal the joy we seek, leaving us empty in the most beautiful places. The grandeur of the landmarks fades when our spirits are weary. That Parisian sunrise taught me something. Our bodies and souls need rest, even when our minds crave more. The beauty of the city was still there, but I needed to slow down to truly see it. Like eating too much cake, too much travel can leave you feeling unwell. The richness of the experience can become overwhelming. Even a feast needs pauses, moments to digest, to savor, to appreciate the flavors. That morning I skipped the Louvre and found a quiet cafe, a small, unassuming place where I could just be. I ordered a Grand Crème and simply watched the world go by. The simplicity of the moment was a balm to my weary soul. In that stillness, the magic returned, small, intimate, and real. It was in the quiet moments that I found what I was looking for. I noticed the old man folding his newspaper, the cheerful waiters, the sun's warmth, the details that make life beautiful. It wasn't the grand magic I'd imagined, but something gentler, a quiet, enduring magic that filled my heart. Sometimes you find magic only when you stop searching so hard, when you let go of expectations and simply allow yourself to be present. The true heart of travel isn't about seeing everything, but about truly feeling something. It's about the moments that touch your soul. And sometimes, to feel anything at all, you must first allow yourself to pause, to breathe, to rest, to simply be. So what is this peculiar exhaustion that creeps in when you least expect it? It's called travel burnout, and it's more common than you might think. Travel burnout isn't just about feeling tired after a long flight or a sleepless night on a train. It's a deeper, more persistent sense of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion that builds up from the constant stress and demands of being on the move. The initial excitement of exploring new places can slowly fade away, replaced by a heavy weariness and a sense of disconnection from your surroundings. Suddenly, you might find yourself indifferent to world-famous sights or local delicacies. Even activities you once looked forward to can start to feel like chores, and everything seems to require more effort than it should. Often this happens because we try to cram too much into our itineraries, moving from one attraction to the next without giving ourselves time to rest or reflect. We pack our days full, rushing from place to place, and forget that travel is meant to be enjoyed, not treated like a race or a checklist to complete. Decision fatigue also plays a huge part. Every day brings a flood of choices, from where to eat to what to see, and each decision chips away at your energy reserves. Over time, this constant need to decide and adapt wears you down, making even the simplest choices feel overwhelming and exhausting. And then there's the emotional side, missing home, craving familiar comforts, or longing for a friendly face to share your experiences with. Loneliness can creep in, even in the busiest cities. Even the most independent and adventurous travelers can feel unmoored, isolated, or homesick at times. Navigating unfamiliar cultures, languages, and routines only adds to the fatigue, making each day feel like a new challenge to overcome. It's important to recognize and acknowledge these feelings, rather than ignore them or push through without pause. Remember, travel burnout is a normal part of the journey for many people. By understanding it, you can take steps to care for yourself and rediscover the joy of exploring the world. Let's talk about the cure, the art of doing nothing, a rest day. In a world that celebrates constant movement and endless checklists, taking a day off can feel almost rebellious. But it's a quiet rebellion that your body and mind will thank you for. It's not wasted time, it's essential recovery. Just like muscles need time to repair after a workout, your mind and spirit need space to breathe after days of adventure and new experiences. A rest day lets your body heal, your mind quiet, and your spirit recharge. It's a chance to reconnect with yourself, to notice the small details you might otherwise miss. Maybe you sleep in, read in a park, or watch a film in a local cinema. Or maybe you simply wander with no destination, letting curiosity guide you. The point is to release the pressure of being a tourist. You don't have to see everything to experience a place deeply. Your only job is to relax and listen to what you truly need. Sometimes that means doing less, so you can feel more. I once took a rest day in a small Italian village. Just coffee, people watching, and sunshine. No agenda, no rush, just the gentle rhythm of local life. I learned more about Italian life in that one day than in a week of sightseeing. The conversations, the laughter, the slow pace, these are the memories that last. Plan rest days into your trip from the start. Treat them as non-negotiable, just like your must-see attractions. Don't wait until you're exhausted. By then, you're running on empty and missing out on the joy of travel. Schedule a do-nothing day every few days. It's a gift you give yourself, a pause that makes the journey richer. It changes your mindset from frantic rushing to sustainable exploration. You start to savor the journey, not just the destinations. The journey is a marathon, not a sprint. Pacing yourself means you'll have the energy and enthusiasm to keep discovering. Every traveler needs time to refuel. So embrace the rest day. It's not just a break, it's an essential part of the adventure. Amidst the new and unknown, there's comfort in the familiar. Simple routines can anchor you in a sea of change. It might be a morning cup of tea, a few minutes of journaling, or a daily walk. These rituals ground you, giving your mind a break from constant decision-making. Find a local spot, a bakery, a park bench, where you can return and feel a sense of belonging. Routines aren't about shutting out new experiences, but creating a stable foundation. With a little predictability, you're more present and open to the magic around you. It's like having a safe harbor after a day of adventure. These small habits give you strength to explore again tomorrow. Sometimes the smallest routines make the biggest difference. One antidote to travel burnout is connecting with locals. It's easy to stay in the tourist bubble, but real magic happens in genuine interactions. Learn a few words of the local language. Hello, please, thank you. Smile, make eye contact, ask questions, and show interest. These small gestures open doors to deeper connections. Step off the beaten path. Eat where locals eat, visit a park, or explore a neighborhood market. Try a cooking class or a language lesson. These experiences let you see the culture from the inside out. Human connection nourishes the soul in ways sightseeing can't. It grounds you and reminds you of our shared humanity. When you connect with people, you connect with the place itself. The fatigue melts away, replaced by curiosity and warmth. These are the moments you'll remember long after the monuments fade. Traveling alone is liberating. You're free to follow your whims, but total freedom can be exhausting and loneliness can creep in. Balance solitude with connection. Stay in social accommodations or join group tours for a dose of companionship. Even a brief chat with fellow travelers can lift your spirits. Enjoy shared experiences, then return to your solitude refreshed. Be kind to yourself if loneliness strikes. Reach out to friends, write home, or just sit in a busy cafe. Being alone doesn't mean being lonely. Managing your social and emotional needs is as important as reading a map. It's the key to a happy, sustainable journey. Solo travel is about finding your own rhythm and embracing both quiet and connection. Traveling with others brings joy and challenges. Balancing different interests and energy levels can be exhausting. Communication is key. Talk about expectations, priorities, and budgets before you go. Schedule time apart so everyone can pursue their own interests. Independence makes your time together sweeter. Be patient and flexible. Things will go wrong, and that's okay. Approach mishaps with humor and teamwork. Focus on the shared goal, a wonderful experience together. Celebrate small victories and check in with each other. A simple, "How are you feeling?" can keep the group's energy positive. Group travel works best when everyone feels heard and cared for. Amidst all the plans, your best travel guide is your intuition, your inner compass. It knows when you're tired, when something feels off, or when a place just isn't for you. Trust it, even if it means changing your plans. Travel is personal. There are no right or wrong answers. Listen to your body's signals. Tension, headaches, or unease are messages, not just symptoms. Honor what your body tells you. Rest, eat well, or step back when needed. Be open to detours and spontaneous moments. Sometimes the best experiences come from following a sudden whim or a friendly invitation. Your inner compass will nudge you toward these gifts. Let go of rigid plans and embrace the unexpected. The most memorable moments are often unplanned. Trust yourself and let your journey unfold naturally. So what have we learned? Travel burnout is normal, it's just a sign you're human. It's not failure but a reminder to slow down and be kind to yourself. The journey is about who you become, not just what you see. Rest is essential, not a luxury. Embrace slower travel, quiet moments, and genuine connections. If you're weary, take a rest day, skip a sight, or simply be still. The world will wait for you. When you're ready, greet it with curiosity and joy. The goal isn't to conquer the world but to let it seep into your soul. Travel at your own pace, nurture your spirit, and keep your sense of wonder alive. The best parts of the journey are often found in the quiet moments in between.